we're going to do a damage report on what happened here. So, all right, so we can see that these little holders here for my spark plug wires melted. I can't even get them out, they're in there. So I already ordered new spark plug wires, so we're gonna replace that. You can see, I don't know what got on the chrome here, and so I got new. I was gonna replace these anyway because I don't like the scripting on it, but so new valve covers, new filter, new air filter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start taking everything apart. I'm gonna redo all the wiring. I got a new cap. So this is the bottom side of the one I have. So I just ordered a whole new top, filter, and bottom. Might as well, since we're gonna make it look prettier. We're gonna take everything. We're gonna take everything off the carburetor. I'm gonna take the carburetor, rebuild it. Actually, I'm probably gonna take it down to the carburetor shop here in town and have them do it. So basically, the wiring, the cap, distributor cap, and that. I'm gonna sand that down, fix it. And let's see, what else did I get? I still haven't purchased a new fuel regulator. I don't know which one I want to do yet. So, but yeah. So I got some other goodies, but anyway, this is going to cost about, $500 and change that I'm spending. But a lot of it is, like I said, upgrading, making things look a little bit nicer. Like this one's broke. I don't even, might as well replace that one. So I got a new set of them with I'm kind of going with a chrome black theme. So these ones I actually got black, so that looked nice. Overall, I think the carburetor's okay, but I think it needs to be. I think it just needs to be gone through now, because who knows what the what internally got messed up. So we need to replace it, get it all fixed up. Like I said, the fuel regulator, I'll take it apart and see what's going on there. So yeah, I'm gonna take everything up. I'm gonna clean it all up, especially the wiring. I got like that mess over there. I don't like, never have. So it's just time. I'm gonna rerun all new wiring, my headlights and everything, and clean up everything like that. So, yep. So the first thing I'm gonna do before I even get too crazy is I'm just gonna take a marker and write the number of which wire goes to which cylinder. That way, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I can figure it out, but this way it's already marked, and then when I get the new cap, I can just put the new plugs on. I know exactly where to go. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just unplug it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, whatever cylinder goes to what. Because that cap is being replaced anyway. So, and then we're gonna go through. Let's see if I can get underneath here. Let's see. Zoom out a little bit. Come on. Okay. I don't know if you can see underneath here, but let me get a flashlight. All right. So see how that's my pump to my water. I'm gonna clean all this up, run these wires through through the inside and then up to the dash. I'm going to reroute the actual water hose up through here, make it look cleaner. You can see that little grommet there. Yep, where are we at? Oh, right over there. So we'll run it up through that garment. We're going to clean up all this wiring, and yeah. So I'm going to take a kind of pictures of before and after, so that way maybe I'll get a nice clean look. And a lot of these I'm going to take and splice, well, not splice, open up the tape and replace just all the wires, because I have most of my wires going through there. But yeah, I'm gonna clean them up for it's just one band. So I need to take it all apart to see what wires and what color of wires I need, and then I'm just gonna rewire it. But I'm gonna take the carburetor off. I'm gonna clean the intake while it's off, and you know, make it a little bit more shiny again. So then I'll sand that down, fix it up, and then I ordered a few other dressing things for the car too. Like when I was shopping, looking online, you know, I found a chrome piece for the alternator, chrome down here, you know, for the alternator holder. So for 20 bucks, so I'll try it. Can't beat $20, you know, piece of metal that's gonna hold. That look nice. And but yeah, we're definitely gonna clean up this intake, make it shiny again, so it kind of matches the water pump. So yep, so that's what I got planned for today anyway, is to start routing wires and seeing where everything goes. I'm not going to really take anything apart. I just need to start figuring out what wires I need, and then I can start running. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up from the front, make my wire loom, and then come up here like this relay for my fan and everything. That's going to go hidden. I got some other things down in here, you know, that I'm just gonna all move, because I don't need it. I want it nice and clean. So alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let me start tearing some things apart and I'll come back. Alright, so I decided to do the messiest part first before I tore everything apart. Sanded that down, so I'm going to put a little bit of a primer on it, and then hopefully the paint I have still matches and it'll blend in real nice. So we're going to clean that up, get that painted, and then from there, then we'll go to this stuff. Okay, the throttle cable is locked up because it melted. It melted to the cable itself, so I ordered a new one of those, so that's gonna have to come off. Yep, fun. So there's another thing to add to the list. Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna take that throttle cable off, get it out of there. Alright, so just to add to the list, show you what what more I got to do. And then quick update up here, I got rid of the major bubbles, but now I have indents, as you can see. Still drying just a little bit, but when I get ready to repaint this whole thing, then it'll be done. I just wanted to fix the major bubbling for it doesn't look so bad. I'll put one more coat on after it dries a little bit more and see if we could get a more uniform flow across it. Because like I said, this still has bumps and stuff from the fiberglass. So when I actually go to repaint it, then I'll really work on it. So all right, I'm gonna get back to doing this. All right, so now that we got that off, clean it up a little bit. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and clean this intake off and see, because I'm gonna need new wiring there. So we'll open up that and see what we have to do for the wiring there, and go from there. Now that that's out of the way, that gives me a lot more room to work on here. So might take the cap off and see from there. But yeah, we're gonna clean this up. So let me get scrubbing with some cleaner in that, and see what we can do. All right, how we looking here? Not too bad. I taped everything off. You know, took some of the stuff off there and just gave it a good spray. I did get a little bit of overspray right there, but I could fix that. No big deal. I got a little bit of black paint and a brush. So the tiny little areas, but overall looks better than what it did. So all right, I want to show you what I did over here. All right, so the coil still looking pretty good, didn't get no damage. I did mark the numbers. Sorry for my bad handwriting. But yeah, it started melting that pretty good. Up on here, see the latch. Yeah, so anyway, we got new ones of those coming. New spark plugs. I got a new got new valve covers, because these are just gross anyway. If you look down in here, I mean, you know, this thing has a little bit of rust and everything, so freshen that up. They were cheap too, so might as well pretty it up while I'm got everything off. So hopefully by Wednesday I'll have most of my parts, then I can go from there. So yep, I'm gonna redo this fuel line too. That thing just was bothering me too much, and it just pulled right off again. So I need to, when that radiator pulled it off the first time, so I just want to be safe. So anyway, we're gonna tear into a little bit more of this and the wiring. All right, so deciding to start over here first. I'm gonna clean up this mess. Let me zoom out again. Clean up this mess here, make it nice and clean. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run that windshield wiper line, water line up through here. I'm in there, I'm gonna clean out some of that dirt and stuff in there. But all right, even changed my mind again. There's a access right through here, so I'm gonna run it up just along the side there. That way it'll be nice and clean. You won't even see nothing there. So I'm gonna switch out, because this one already has holes in it, put this one here, and then put the new one, or this one, in that place. Okay, so that's how I got this going right now. I'm gonna put this wire through the firewall, but this comes up and through, just goes right around that. I'm gonna set this down a little bit further down in, and then goes underneath. So because before it went up and around and then went through this hole here, so now we have no wires whatsoever going that way until I get down to these wires down on the starter. So, but first off, like I said, I'm going through all of this, working my way little by little. So now that I got this done, I can put the body panel back on, and then this one for my opener. This one will go over, because my module is over on that fender there. So instead of going all the way over, I'm going to go through the firewall, put the module on the inside, and then that'll clean up a lot of that wiry mess over here. I don't know if you can see that module down. It's kind of in the back there, hidden. So less wires. So anyway, yeah, I'll put this back on. Then I'm going to go from the inside, find out where I could drill a hole for my garment, and go from there. And the good thing is I got this blackout, or this panel here, this block off panel, so I could drill anywhere through there, no big deal. So yep, kind of have an idea where I want to put it. I think what I want to do is I want to bring this down, bring this one down to right here, and that way I just have a nice clean plug. So I'll bring it down, connect it to this holder here, and then just come down, be nice and clean. All right, so the intake's looking really good though, isn't it? Turned out really good. Yeah, once I get the new chrome, be looking way nice. So there's my progress. So like I said, reroute this down to the inside. Give you a super long one. I don't need a super long one. So be easier on the inside anyway. Be nice and clean, because that way I only have like a wire come to here, wire come to there, and then just one little loom coming down to the starter. Making things a lot easier there. So, and I think I'm going to upgrade my wiring. Might go from the starter down to the alternator. We'll go with a higher grade, thicker cable, might as well. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, so since I'm not using the door opener because I got my electric, so that wiring can be taken and, you know, taken away. So that's some less wiring there for me. So yeah, so see, I'm already starting to look a lot cleaner already, huh? Let's get the flashlight maybe from the top. So yeah, much better. Like I said, I'll drill a hole up top here now and get this wire ran through and then around. Okay, we're looking pretty clean down there. So that's all we have for that. Now it goes into the inside. Nice clean install, so there's not going to be no wires coming up across there. So that's going to be nice and clean. Now I need to work this way. I need to figure out my cables down here first and see which way I'm going to run what. So, and then looks like this one, let's see. Looks like this one goes to my battery. Then these three go on up and over to my alternator. So we'll chip away at that. All right, so I had a little scare, finished everything up in here. None of my digital or Dakota digital gauges came on, or my stereo kind of freaked me out. Luckily it was just a fuse underneath. So something made it pop when that fire came on. Well, anyway, I did get the wiring all done for there, for the the wiper now, the wiper door. I have a little switch right here. That lifts it up. It has like a 3-second delay to go down. So now I just have to adjust it. So to where it opens up all the way, because it's not quite all the way open. All right, there's that. And I got this all cleaned up on this side. Oh, let me grab the flashlight. Probably showed it a million times already, but I'm getting tired. Can't remember what I videotaped or not, but all right, so you can kind of see how much cleaner that is. So I just have the one wires going into there, and then like I said, we're gonna come and redo all this wiring, so everything's out of the way there. So I just need to adjust this to where the door opens up more. Then other than that, that should be done. Glad my gauges work, and so pretty. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna end right there. It's a good ending spot, and yeah, we'll go from there.